Hola. Konnichiwa. Buongiorno. Motherfucking Guten Tag. What up, dude? This is First World Problems. I'm Pookie. This is Nick Klaus the Hybrid. He about to hit me, y'all. It's on camera. And it's spoopy season, baby. You know what I mean?
Spooky season.
Spoopy season. SPOOOOOOOPY. Spoopy season. So all you slutty nurses and slutty doctors and slutty cops and Silent Hill nurses, which still constitutes as slutty nurses.
Which is, if you were in a horror film, you'll be the first ones to die.
Or the first one to show some titties.
And then die.
Either way, I'm happy. So,
what are y'all falling on? I just want to know. What exactly are y'all falling on?
That is a good question. Like,
what exactly are
I was watching, what the fuck was I watching? It was some movie I was watching this morning. It was a horror movie. I fell asleep on it because it was like 6 o'clock this morning. I couldn't sleep. So I'm watching the movie, and these group of chicks are like out in the woods. They're camping or like a girl's getaway or some shit. And something happens. One of the girls is running. Nothing in front of her. She busts her ass. Boom. Oh my God. She starts crawling. Try to get up. Nothing keeping her from getting up, but she's still crawling, busting her ass. Gets up, runs again, falls again. I'm like, fuck this bitch, I'm going to sleep. That's stupid. Like,
I just want to know, because y'all can have running shoes on, your shoes are tied, nothing. Straight pavement, no holes, no nothing. You ain't got Louisiana streets. And that's saying something. So, what exactly are y'all falling on?
Jeez, and it's so unbelievable. Like, back in the 80s and 90s, you're like, oh no, she tripped, get up. But now, there's videos of bitches, like, running in Crocs and flip-flops and doing dance moves and, like, high heel stilettos and shit, and they're not busting their asses.
I seen somebody.
Like, I seen the chick doing full-on deadlifts and squats and high heels, and she was fine. So, what the fuck are y'all women falling over in these movies? I don't get it. It's ridiculous.
I just want to know, because I done seen gymnastic girls in Crocs and flats and flip-flops do stuff. And it's like, bruh, these are people I went to school with that was on the dance team and stuff, and they darters and stuff's going on. What is wrong with you?
Go ahead. What?
Stop.
I didn't do nothing.
Stop it.
Come on, bro.
I can't help it.
I didn't do shit.
I'm not looking for nothing.
Okay. Anyway, so we're gonna segue. Skirt. See how I did that. Segue. I don't know how they sound. I never wrote when I would bust my ass.
Where's a can?
You fucking better not.
Where is a can? I have not done that in a while.
And you're not gonna.
Yes, I am.
Bitch. Anyway, this week we're gonna talk about things in tech that you thought were gonna be good, but they just let you the fuck down. Mainly like phones and other appliances out there. And when I think of this, I think of a while back, Microsoft used to make cell phones. You know, it's called the Windows phone. And then, like, to me, I liked that phone. Like, it was cool. It was like little tiles. You can flip them and change the size of it and shit. Mm-hmm. I was like, man, I'm the baddest motherfucker on this block with this phone. But I was like one of, maybe the only fucking person in the neighborhood with the Windows phone. I mean, it was a good phone. It was just, yeah, it was Windows. That was one. And then two, their app store was absolute garbage. That shit was terrible because you couldn't download like actual apps of stuff. You had to download like the third party knockoff variation of it because it was Microsoft. So, like, let's say you had Snapchat. I don't. But people who did, if you had that, you couldn't just download Snapchat to your phone. You had to download, like, some weird third-party knockoff of it. But it was still Snapchat, but it worked when it wanted to. Or, like...
So, basically, the version of Vine That is TikTok. I don't care what y'all say. Then there's TikTok. So if the third party of it would be Clapper.
What?
That.
It's called Clapper.
Yeah, yeah. If I remember correctly,
Bitch, you watching porn? Ain't that some shit?
It's literally another version of TikTok. It's called Clapper, and they got people on there.
TikTok for the nasties.
I never got it because I was like,
You never got it because my man is looking for love. He ain't trying to clap these hoes. He's trying to find just the one.
I'm about to hit you.
Clap them chicks. You know what I mean? You gotta, like I said last week, you gotta serenade that bitch.
Don't start, God.
Fuck yeah, you do. Tonight is right.
I'm
for
done.
Love.
No, I'm done.
The rain is falling and Jeleno is on. Turn down the lights, turn up the volume.
We're supposed to be on Objective 1.
This is Objective 1. Tell you gotta tell it, bro.
No.
We're making love so sweet. I'll keep you moaning like a dog in the heat.
What the actual?
Tonight is right for love with Murder Baxter Birdie. You gotta come on, bro.
I don't sing.
Clap them. Clap them.
I quit.
L clap clap.
L quit.
Really? You full of shit. Anyway, so yeah, like Windows did some okay stuff with their phones, but
don't do that. You know they're terrible.
We're gonna come back to that.
Yeah, you know they're
I meant
terrible.
the whole serenade these bitches.
No, we're not coming back to that.
We're gonna come back to it.
No.
We might come back to it next week, but we're gonna come back to it. But anyway, so Windows made some pretty decent phones, but the Windows Store was just like a huge fucking letdown. Like you couldn't even download YouTube. Like if you wanted YouTube, you had to download a shitty, not known third party version of that, and it didn't even have all the videos that YouTube actually has. You're like, what the fuck, dude? Like Pandora. I'm like, I want to listen to Pandora, so I'm looking for Pandora. I can't find it. It's not on there. It was no shit. An app called like something City Radio. It was the stupidest fucking thing. It was basically Pandora, but we're like not as near as flashy as Pandora looks, and like not as many stations. You're like, this is heartbreaking, man. Like I want to like this phone, but visual wise and like text message wise, you're like, fuck yeah. But when it comes to like having to download shit for your phone, you're like, just Microsoft, do better, be better. And then they tried, and they made. I remember the last Windows phone that they made, like they tried to make it look flashy and fancy. That shit was so terrible, they just stopped making phones altogether. Like every video you saw of a Windows phone, they got their asses handed to them. They bastards like Windows. Like there was one video I remember seeing. The title of the video literally was titled Windows or Microsoft. Please stop. That was the name. That was the title of the video, and it talked about that Windows phone. And I was like, you know what? I can't let people know that I was like a Windows phone guy because it's just embarrassing.
Well, now they all know.
Well, now you all know. So fight me.
Okay.
Or tonight is right. Yes. Anyways, the BlackBerry was shitty too. Everybody was like, "Oh, the BlackBerry is so great." It was fucking dumb. It was, you had the little
roll board.
Yeah, the little.
They basically try to take a keyboard and
put
miniature.
a screen on it.
Yeah.
Like, that's fucking dumb.
What, now you could type better than pressing the same button 3 times to spell a whole word?
Yeah, like,
that was it. Other than that,
it was retarded. Well, I don't think you can use that word anymore. It was socially stupid. Boom. I said it. Fuck you, BlackBerry. And so they got tired of getting talked crap about. So what they did was, in their last ditch attempt, they made a knockoff of like the iPhone 6 or 7. I think it was the iPhone 6.
What phone was this?
The BlackBerry. They know.
Oh, yeah.
They know shit copied the iPhone for their last phone. It was like all touch screen and this and that. It was like, oh, it's so revamped and it's all new technology, nothing you've ever seen before. Motherfucker, I have that same phone in my pocket from a different company, and it still runs better than the bullshit you put out. like, I don't even think people still use Blackberries.
I hope not. I think they're at a...
I hope you do. Because if you do and you see this, let us know so I can...
I think they're extinct.
Talk shit about you to and behind your face. I'm gonna get behind your face. Be like, hey, your phone fucking sucks. Booyah. Skidoo. Bitch. That's how you feel?
Mm-hmm.
Spitting on me and shit. But my cup right here, man. What the fuck? Make sure I ain't got no hybrid germs in there. Stop. Come on, dude. Keep your fleas to yourself. Yeah.
See, I'm trying to stop cursing.
Lies.
I really am.
Lies.
It's a work in he is a bad influence. I'm trying to stop cursing. He is literally...
That's what I'm here for.
You see, I caught myself. About to say the B word. Caught myself. But at the end of this video, it's going to come out.
It will.
It,
it's all going to come out. Let it all out. Oh, yeah. Giggity, giggity.
I can't wear this shirt no more.
Look at them titties. Why? Because it got fleas on it? Shut up. Anyway, objective 2.
The fact that I have no animals at my house, but you got animals at yours.
But we don't have fleas.
If I get them, it's from you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we'll see.
All right, moving on.
Yeah.
Moving on.
So, go. This one's yours. The thing.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead.
Yesterday. I was on the TikToks. There is this 8-year-old from Atlanta. I am very disappointed in my community. Very, very disappointed. And if you want to know what community I'm talking about skin color community.
Well, he's half.
Shut up. No, I'm being legit serious. I am disappointed in my community because of this. There is an 8-year-old rapping. And I'm going to quote what he said. I'm going to nut on your girl's face. This is an 8-year-old we're talking about. This is a kid. I understand there's parents who don't care what their kids listen to or what they watch. But apparently, this 8-year-old is legit rapping about sex and all that. And apparently the mother's okay with it because, of course, she's going to be okay with it because she's going to get all that money.
She's going to get that grandma money.
That 8-year-old wants nothing more than a PS5 and some gaming toys. That's it. He is literally... And there's people supporting this. And they wonder why nobody can take us serious.
Take us serious in this bitch. Come on, bro. Keep going.
No, legit. They wonder why people can't take us serious because of this right here. And if any racist person wanted to use this, they have all the rights in the world to use it. This is an 8-year-old kid that is literally rapping about sex and stuff. And it's where, it's like I said, it's how parents don't care what their kids do anymore. And I know for this mother, she don't give a damn because, of course, all she's going to do is pocket the money because that kid ain't going to see none of it. Instead of taking the money and putting it up to where, he probably would have a better future, go to college. Not saying he has to go to college, but, when he gets old enough, he'll have money put away to where he can automatically go buy him a home and stuff. No, she's going to go take trips. She's going to go get all this stuff done to her body, probably all that. Look fresh and clean, but it's an 8-year-old kid that's going to want nothing but toys and a PS5 and all the new games that come out. And all she has to do is take the money to go get it. But, it's like 8 years old. I want to know if this little boy is still in school.
I don't know.
I want to know.
I want to know.
Legit, I really want to. This is disgusting. I don't care how y'all feel. Y'all could cut. No. There is no way I'm supporting an 8-year-old rapping about sex and drugs and shit.
That's what I said.
There's no way.
No way.
I don't care that the 8-year-old's rapping. I don't care. They could be rapping about kid stuff, but the 8-year-old literally said, "A girl sucking my dick. I'm gonna nut on her you're an 8-year-old. You shouldn't know what that is. You shouldn't know what that is. And this is why I be saying some people should not be. This is why I feel some people. It ain't my call, because, but I wish certain people wouldn't be able to have kids. And that's the God's honest truth. They don't deserve them. They don't. They do not deserve to have kids. They don't. And the fact that you're letting your son go out there and do that, it's disgusting.
I think I'm more mad at the fact that I'm pretty sure from whatever song he made, he got more money than I do right now.
I don't even care about that.
I do. Fuck.
I don't.
I don't.
It's not even about the money for me. It's a part of how, one, you got grown adults singing about it, and that's not going to stop. Grown adults are going to sing about it. That's one thing. But now you're bringing children into it, and it's one thing to try to. You're not going to be able to hide it from the kids. That's understandable, but you can keep the kids away from it. And what you're doing is letting this kid mimic everything and sing about it, and it's disgusting.
Sell that adult shit, mother bitch.
And I don't see how, because
you ought to be ashamed of yourself.
I ain't afraid to say it. My family's been in child services problems before, but that, I don't see how child services is not involved in that. I don't see how child services is not involved in that in any type of way.
Because they're getting paid off.
Basically. There's no reason. I'm sorry.
That being said, if there's any openings in child services in Mississippi, y'all let me know. Because I'm not opposed to taking a bribe or two.
This dude here.
I'm just saying, gas ain't cheap, bitch.
I mean, it's just like we said back in a few of our episodes. It's like in our early episodes. We said what I feel that generation. No, the black parenting back in the day is just gone. If you were our color, basically, and you got flip real quick or did anything that this little boy's doing, switch, belt, stingy cord, I could keep going on. Let us repeat a single cuss word, let alone spell it out, you got corrected real quick.
And by corrected, he means head.
Yeah, you got an ass whooping. At the end of the day, you just got an ass whooping. But I'm just, see, it's like,
you were lucky if you only got one.
Yeah, you get one from your uncle, your mama, the old man up the street, Mm-hmm. But if you did something at somebody else's house that you weren't supposed to do, you were allowed to get whooped at their house. Then you got home and got another one. And then whoever the father figure was in the house, or if there was one, you got one by them.
And don't let it be like close to a family function, because you know that one person... such and such did this and said, oh, really? Come here, motherfucker.
Yeah. Like, it just amazes me how... And I'm not even going to go... You know what? I am going to go on and say this.
You going to say
I don't know if the little boy has a dad in his life or not. I don't know. I really don't know. Because That's not. Because if it was a real... I'm not letting my son doing that. I'm not... No.
That a little African-American kid on the interwebs with no father figure... anywhere doesn't have a father figure? Is that what you're saying?
Apparently, if he's letting him do this, he ain't got a father. Because as a father, I wouldn't let my son do that.
Believe it or not, some of the fathers out there are teaching their kids to act like this.
Exactly my point. So you're not a good role model. Therefore, you're not a good father figure. So I'm not going to call you a father. I don't care. That's like, you can have a kid, but that doesn't make you a parent.
Like, how old boy said it in Guardians of the Galaxy? He may be your father,
but he ain't your daddy.
Yeah, I was like, oh, you tell him, you blue bitch.
Literally, I'm sorry. You're not a good role model for that kid. And God forbid it, but when this young man grows up to be old and
if he makes it that far.
Exactly. That's what I was about to say. He, be in jail over drugs or done got shot. Because you think it's okay for him to do that.
Street sweeper.
And I ain't trying to sound like that. Kids are going to do stuff, but the way this kid's going, hell, just because Diddy's in jail doesn't mean he have followers. Hell, he might end up in that same situation.
Oh, really? He's got a cult, the Sons of Diddy out there?
He's got sons. They might continue his work.
I don't know. Maybe.
Y'all only found Diddy's houses. Y'all haven't found anybody else's houses.
Speaking of, we're gonna circle back to that.
Yeah.
But we're gonna take a
small little break.
We're gonna take a quick intermission, if you will, because here's something that I was thinking about a few days ago, and it was pretty funny for me, but not for everybody else involved. So In actuality, it was pretty fucking funny. That's all that matters. Now, again, you've heard in the past, I'm not the best of like picking up context clues when it comes to other people's problems. You're gay.
That's you.
So anyway, back in my Marine Corps days, I had a roommate. It was just, I'm gonna say it, y'all. Okay, but when I say this, just know I mean this shit with 300% of my chest. It was this cracker Thomas Punk Pussy Bitch Kincannon from Little Rock, Arkansas. And I hope motherfuckers see this and tell you that I'm talking shit about you because you a punk bitch and your mama got hairy nipples.
Whoa!
And your grandma smell like raccoon piss.
Whoa!
Bitch. Eat a dick, bitch.
So this is your version of what I went through at Family Dollar.
Suck a sweet dick to your seasick, bitch.
Wow.
Booyah. Anyway, so
we're gonna turn the other cheek, man.
Yeah, my ass cheek so you can kiss it, motherfucker. Anyway, so we're in the Marines, and he was the type. I knew he was shady as shit because he's from Arkansas, and he'd be like, "You can't generalize a person." Fuck you, yes I can, and I did, and I do, and I will continue to do so because I'm never fucking wrong. So he's from Little Rock, Arkansas. He was like cool-ish, but he had a little shit about him, and you knew like, this motherfucker racist. But he's just like trying to play it cool because, well, the white man was a minority. Booyah. So, shut up. So, we're in Hawaii. And he met this local chick named Joy. Turns out, Joy was messing around with another dude that we worked with named Arthur. They knew about each other. They knew that she was boinking the other one. They didn't care as long as they were getting
boinking.
Yeah, as long as they were. I'm trying to stop cursing. As long as like they could get it in, they didn't really give a shit about the chick. Like from what I've heard, what I've been told by a few sources back then, they even like Eiffel Towered this bitch. Do you know what that is?
Yes, and I'm not going down. That's all on you. I don't care.
If you don't know what it is, IYKYK. And if you don't know,
go look it up.
Don't look it up.
Go look it up.
But if you do look it up, you're a pervert. And if you already know what it is, you're a pervert. And yes, I know what it is because bitches already said this twice already. I'm a fucking pervert. So, you're welcome. So anyway, Joy was talking to Arthur, talking to Thomas. And like he would bring her back to the room. She didn't like me because the stigma is most girls out there don't really care for black dudes. There's quite a few that like black dudes, but out there, believe it or not, in Hawaii, they don't really care for people of Negroid descent because they get told from other races that, oh, the black man is gonna beat you up and cheat on you and leave you and treat you like shit, this, that, and the other. But when it's actually Johnny Appleseed out there doing that shit,
but the way
saying everybody else,
some of our so-called brothers act these days, they're not wrong about it. Thanks for giving them a good perspective of us, you assholes.
He's only half mad, but
no,
you're a hybrid.
No,
well,
I'm half, but I still get looked at like, in this world as that. So.
He can be full mad, but from two different perspectives because his black side is mad because the white guy was talking shit about the black guy. But at the same time, he's mad because he's half white, so he's talking shit. Well, his people was talking shit about his other people. So it's a very complex dynamic.
That is not how it goes.
That's exactly how it goes.
No, I'm mad in general.
If you're half black and half white,
I'm born in that era.
There's literally two wolves inside you.
There is, but there's the way it goes is I was born in the era. If you come out with hair and like this, if you're not
just say it.
White,
if you're not white, you're black.
That's it.
That's it.
I'm black. It's even on my birth certificate. 50%. So, yes, I'm mixed with white and black, but birth certificate, all this, I'm black to them. I mean, I can count how many times that I've been called the N-bomb. You know, I'm black to everybody.
Stop making this about you. Anyway, back to
the ain't, but it was just pointing out, if you're not white, to these people's eyes, you're not white. You are something else. You're a spick, you're a chain, or you are... That's what it is. And that's just the God's honest truth.
They're more PC about it. Now we're back to colored. They're doing that again. So, yeah. So, anyway, me and Joy didn't really care for each other. I don't know why she didn't like me, but I didn't give a shit because she wasn't sucking my dick. So
probably like Videla.
I don't. We're getting there. So, like me.
She's in this? Nice.
No, not Medela.
Ah, shit.
It's
Uno. Go watch that one.
Fuck that episode.
Go watch Uno. Go watch episode 11. That.
But like I think that I would be the one friend when you're trying to like start a relationship with a chick. Bring me around after you motherfuckers get established, but let me know you're established first, so I have better situational awareness, or this could happen.
Mentally noted. Good.
See, write that down, everybody. So, or just keep me the fuck away. I'll be okay with that. Just don't even invite me out. Like, hey, we're going here. See you when you get back, or I'll see your pictures on Facebook.
Yeah, because I've been out to the restaurants with this fool, and he. What the fuck was that?
And you're welcome. So, me and Joy, we had like a little beef. I don't know what her deal was, but every time she would come over, because she'd come to our room to hang out with Kincannon, and she'd just be eyeing me up. And I'm like, the fuck you looking at?
She didn't get the chocolate strudel.
Okay, one, she wasn't getting that shit. And two, okay, we gotta unpack some shit here. This adds to the complexity of the story. One, Joy was hard of hearing. Like, she was literally and technically deaf. But she can, like, read lips a little bit. It was mainly, like, the whole ASL. But she could read lips a little bit, and she can kind of, like, talk. She wasn't, like, completely deaf, but she was deaf. So, like, she had to be, like, super loud for her to hear it. Or you gotta be, like, right up at her fucking face. It's, like, in her ear so she could hear you. And I think that she thinks that when I found out that she was deaf, I was talking shit. Which I wasn't, because I don't talk shit about people with disabilities like that. You have to earn my disrespect. I don't just give it out for fucking free. Like, again, I don't work for free. I even know I'm still doing this YouTube shit because I'm not getting paid for it. But here we are. So.
Hey, this is just a hobby to have fun.
Bitch.
This dude here, man, I can't take him nowhere. This, you say I gotta deal with this.
You watch, like, not you specifically, but people, like, watch internet porn as a hobby. You don't just sit in front of a camera and talk to...
Why'd you put me in that category?
I literally just said not you specifically. I literally
but you did. At first, you were like you, and then
when I said you, and I didn't mean you specifically. I meant you as in average Joe viewer, average Joe person. You could have just
said Joe, Steve, Juan, Brittany, Bethany.
Anyway, back to my story because you're being a little bitch right now.
Throw me in that shit.
So, Joy was deaf, and she thought that I was talking shit about her. Shut up, Ho. Like, I don't know where that came from, but I guess she thought that I was like that guy that made fun of her because she couldn't hear what I was saying. But in actuality, I was talking to other people. We were cracking jokes, and I guess she thought I was cracking jokes about her because she couldn't hear me. Which...
that's her problem.
Yeah, it would be. But I don't give a fuck about it like that. So, say, bro. Don't get dogs. They're pain in the ass. So, she was like all booty butt face every time I would come around. And I'm like, bitch, I don't give a fuck about you. Because one, this is my room. You can fuck off. And two, you can still fuck off. We're not fucking. You're not touching my nipples. So I don't care about what you think or how you feel or anything about that. Not my problem. So one night, I went somewhere. I think I went to the store. I came back. And when I left, it was just me and Kincannon. Because this was our room. I come back. And I walk in. Now, granted, I didn't, again, motherfucker set me up. Because I didn't know. Nobody told me the fucking plan. I was gone for like 30, 45 minutes. I come back. And I'm like bringing bags in the room and some shit. Cause I got like snacks and drinks and like little freezer shit put in the microwave. And he's in the, like, when you walk into the room, there's like his bed. It's like right around the corner. Like you walk in, there's a little hallway, and there's a closet, and then on the other side of the wall was his bed, and then across the room is my bed. So I would see my bed before I saw his bed. But then again, I never looked at his bed because I don't like looking at it anyway because I got to like, fuck him. So I walk into the room. The TV's on. He's watching Lion King loud as shit. I'm like, what the? Why? I walk in. I walk past his bed. I didn't look. Didn't even see him. Didn't even glance over there. TV's fucking blaring. I'm like, dude, why the fuck is the TV so loud? Are you deaf or something? I turn around. Him and Joy's in the bed watching Lion King. And then he starts crying and laughing. And I'm like, when I said it, I was like, are you deaf or so? Oh, shit. And he's crying, laughing. She's like, and for some reason, he likes to be called Evan because white people are weird. They like to go by different fucking names. So she's like, Evan, what's so funny? Why you laugh? What did you think? And I'm like, oh, bitch, stop talking. You're making it worse. And he's just crying and laughing. I'm like, this deaf bitch is in there trying to start shit with me. You motherfucker. Girl, I would sonic boom your ass, but you wouldn't even fucking hear it, so it wouldn't even matter. Oh my god, it was so bad. He laughed for 20. Why you laughing? What did you think? I'm like, oh bitch, shut up.
I'm not laughing at her. I'm laughing at the way he said it, y'all.
That's the way she said it because again, the bitch was deaf, so her speech pattern wasn't as articulated as the rest of us. She tried. She could say like stuff here and there. You know how when you talk to deaf people and it's just like.
I'm sorry for that one.
I am not. God damn it.
Please forget.
He starts laughing. I'm telling him to shut up. So then I start laughing and she's getting. This bitch is shooting daggers at me because all she can do is look at me because she can't hear what I'm saying, so she can't talk to me. Fuck you, girl. And so she's just like. She's like just fucking staring at me, and I'm like, oh man, if looks could kill. But, you know, they're not gonna be death by sound, goddammit. I tell you that right now, you motherfucker. I'm just saying. She hated my motherfucking guts. And I swear to God, I didn't want to laugh. But he was laughing because I didn't know she was in the room. So when I said, are you deaf or something? And I turn around and see her laying in the bed, I'm like, fuck.
See, and I'm thinking the whole time you're telling the story, in my head, I'm thinking you're going to go off because he got the TV so loud because they're over there getting freaky. And then you turned around, are you deaf? And oh, yeah, y'all are.
You know what? At that point,
but no, this turned to a whole different.
I would rather walk in on them doing it because at least I would have saw some titties. But I didn't get that much. Instead, I just got her fucking like the whole night. And I'm just like laying in my bed. I'm like.
So you got another thing of, you ruined it.
Oh, she wouldn't know. She still don't know what the fuck I said. Stupid bitch. You know what I'm saying? You deaf bitch. You motherfucker bitch. And she can't hear us now, so fuck your face, Joy. You see what I did right there? Because she can't hear what I'm saying. And if you can read my lips, read this. Just like that. That's for you. You're welcome. Anyways, what you got? What you got? I got a gang.
Oh man,
I got a gang of these shits, baby.
All right. Well, here comes the part where I don't like getting into it, but we got to because it's called First World Problem.
It's the weekend review. Whoop, whoop.
Weekly review.
Review.
Whatever the hell. This
get it,
lady. Decided to say something.
What lady? Who you talking about?
Miss Harris.
Oh my God.
I think that has put the nail in the coffin. I could be wrong, but I think it just put the coffin. Put the nail in the coffin on her.
Put the pin in the weave.
Voting. I could be wrong, but.
It could be. It wouldn't be the first time.
From what I heard, Mr. Trump has said if he gets reelected, they will teach the God stuff in school, which is okay because I would like that to be in schools, but most people say keep that out.
Yeah.
But anyways, yeah, you're supposed to go to school to learn, but also that is I mean, like I said, when I was in school, we had to get a note signed by our parents to say if we could watch The Prince of Egypt. If that's going to be a part of history, you should know about it. Yeah, my mom had to sign a note to say if I can watch The Prince of Egypt because it was to deal with that. And you know how some people are not religious and some people are. So they were like, can your kid watch this or not? Because it was a part of history. We were somewhere in history where that was a part, blah, blah, blah. So we had to get a note for it.
That's dumb.
Now, that being said, she should have never said this. I could be wrong on this, but I wish she never would have said this. Apparently at one of her rallies, somebody said, Jesus is Lord or something like that. And she said, and I quote, "You are at the wrong rally. We do not do that here." I understand if you don't believe. That's on you. You got your whole right to do that. But I can't say nothing about her rally because the cheerness in the back when she said it, a lot of people there kind of, I guess, don't believe in them as well. So
no, I think you're confusing it. Like Trump hecklers showed up to her rally and said something. Like they were trying to heckle her while she was giving her speech.
I understand that, but still the way you said it, she could have said something different than all the person said was Jesus is Lord or something like that.
Are you sure that's exactly what he said?
There's a video of it. It literally shows the video of it.
But can you make out that's what he says?
Yes. Okay. You can hear it plain as day.
Okay. I mean, I wasn't there, so
I'm not trying I'm not going to go like an arguing debate with it. I'm just saying that's something you really don't say. And if there's a lot of people that don't believe in God that's on her side, that's all on you. But for you to come out and say it like that, we don't do that here. You're a Democrat. Meaning you said we as in all. So there's Democrats that I know that believe in God and stuff. So you probably just offended some of your followers that do believe in God.
I think, I'm not taking sides here. I think if he said that and she said that in response, it's because she's keeping religion and politics separate. I think that would be the reason why she said it.
If that's the reason why she did it, I totally respect her because I have said that needs to be separated at all times. Because that's one thing, that's why I say it's a debate where people say, talk about religion. It's the same thing like politics. There's never a winning side. But if she's meaning it that way and I took it wrong, I do apologize. But the way y'all just went all about it, like everybody was in like,
You're getting a little worked up, right? You're excited and whatnot.
I just don't like when people bring that in there. And she could have just said it something different. Like we're not going to, like you said, we're not going to bring religion into this. I think she could have said it that way. Then you must be at the wrong rally. We don't do that here. And just started laughing at it. Like, really, bro?
I mean, hey, that's just her demeanor. You know what I mean? Demeanor. So, on a lighter news, North Korea is blowing up all the roads to South Korea.
Did
you hear about that? Did you hear about it?
Yeah, because apparently they're about to go to war, I guess, now. And then, guy in the Iran or whatever, that big thing, he's dead.
Hamas?
Yeah, they got him.
Yeah, he's dead.
They got Hamas.
I mean, we didn't get there quite yet. That was next in the list. But anyways, North Korea thinks that South Korea was sending drones to their territory to like take pictures and spy on them and plan out strategic bullshits and whatnots. So North Korea was like, guess what, bitch? Joke's on you.
We're about to do an Avatar Kyoshi in this mofo.
I don't know what that means.
Split the land. I'm talking about literally, they're blowing up roads and everything. Like, They're literally trying to cut the land. It's literally. And if you didn't get that reference, if you didn't watch the cartoon as a kid, it's okay. But anyways, like they're blowing up roads, pipelines, everything. And it's like, that's a little bit too much. Y'all just being very stupid.
I mean, it's human nature to do stupid shit. So
that's beyond stupid though, because that's gonna hurt you in the end.
Yeah. I mean, not him, because he does what he wants anyway.
Yeah.
But everybody else is going to be like, you know what? Fuck, bro. Like, did we get our goat's milk today? No. Oh, why not? Fucking
I always tell people this.
The fucking train tracks are blown up. We can't get shit.
I always say this, like when that Ukraine and Russian war started, they had a lot of people in Russia saying we don't want war. Same thing in this other wars around the world right now. I keep telling people, and this is my family belief in it. Sooner or later, people are going to have enough of the leaders acting stupid and putting them in, hence the FEMA situation. How he got his butt kicked.
Got his ass whipped.
People are going to, it's not.
They gave that boy them hurricane hands.
Y'all need to understand is y'all got a system of a government and powers. But also it is done in movies and everything. Hardship. When the people stand up and go against you, I don't care how many guns and stuff you have, you do not have enough to get back to people. And people will...
Disaster relief dick punch.
You just need to quit.
That's what they did.
But literally, it's like, y'all... People are going to start doing stuff that just makes no sense. And when the people of the actual country stands up and goes against you, you're done. This is what's going to happen. So, my opinion on this is that I hope U.S. stays out of it. Don't get involved. For the love of God, don't get involved.
You already know they're going to fucking get
Don't
involved.
even... When I say don't even take a piece of your hair out of your body and fling it over, stay out of it. That has nothing to do with us.
They're going to do it. They're going to be like, hey, we don't have enough money to help all of these hurricane people, but Korea needs
we could throw you
$300 billion fucking dollars by tomorrow, so let's just write them a check and there you go. I'm not the type to like, oh, don't help the other countries before we help ourselves, but that's pretty much...
I'm like
what
this.
The fuck it come down to.
This is how I feel on this. This is literally how I feel on this situation. Before you go off helping other countries, make sure your own country's in order first.
I literally just said that, but okay.
Whatever. Well, you said it in a different way of.
Okay. Anyway, so yeah, that's going zones. That's the haps. Also, Russia's kicking off their bullshit. Apparently, a Russian warship got too close to an American warship.
Ah, Christ!
And they were like trying their fucking luck. So it's going down. All I'm saying is,
when I tell y'all, I'm literally like,
if you're between the ages of 18 and 30, start getting in shape because fuckers are gonna get drafted.
I'm telling y'all from the bottom of my heart, I pray that World War III does not happen because there's no need for it. First of all, but. There was this video I seen, I think it was on Facebook or Instagram. There was a lieutenant, and he said this, and he basically said it point blank. Point blank, he said, you know what? Today's men
fucking suck.
Basically, there's no way we can you can put them in. You can put them in any type of camp or anything you want. You can teach them all you want, but are they going to do it? No. So he basically said, if we ever went to war again,
we're fucked.
Yeah, because if you can't do the basics of wanting to get up and go work for a living, how are you going to do the basics of just like
that? Fucking boot camp now is too soft. Like
it is.
I'm not saying like beat their asses, but beat their fucking asses. Like if you go to the UK. Russia, or China, or Korea, or any other of these countries, and you see the shit that they do, their militaries, I
seen a video
of holy fuck. If it came down to just like straight hands, we'd get our asses.
Yeah, because I've literally seen videos of, I want to say, Japan father had no more than 6 or 7 years old, a full blown log on the back of his son, like making him squat it. And the kid is literally screaming, crying, tears in his eyes, and he's like, squat.
I mean, I wouldn't go that extreme with it.
But that's what I'm saying. When that kid gets older, that's going to be one tough SOB. And that's going to be a kid that's like, hey, I seen this little kid when he was little. Don't be messing with him when he gets older. He's got some strength. He's been through some stuff. Ain't nothing really going to mess with him. He'll kill you and have no regrets. So
kill his little ass.
You got today's men that are crying over
fruit roll up. Little bitch.
Got men crying over, oh, I can't watch an animal die. Oh, I want to, you can't treat this person like this. Oh, you know, and this is for the newer ones, not the older ones. You know as well as I do, the old gays are way tougher than the newer ones are. I'm sorry. That's the God's honest truth.
So why are you pointing at me when you said the older ones and then start talking about gay people? What the fuck?
I just had to throw you in there. Just like you threw me in there earlier.
You know what? You know, I'm not gonna fight with you today.
No, but I'm sorry. It's like even in that community, I'm not much older, but I'm sorry. I see what I see and what I've seen on the when I was in where we grew up. We had friends. They had parents. Shut up. We had parents. Well, they had parents that were in that community. They knew how to fight. They didn't take nothing from anybody, and they would fight you. Yes, they were gay. Yes, they were lesbian. But they say, okay, let's get out in the street. They had to fight because they got picked on, and they had to defend themselves. This newer generation of them, nope. They get backed up so easily. Other people are fighting their battles. They don't know how to fight and protect themselves. I can't do this with you no more.
Oh, what?
You were messing this up
so much. I'm listening. Go ahead and get it. Tell them.
You're terrible.
Tell them, hey, you gay motherfuckers. That's what we're talking about, right? Right? Yeah.
Anyways. But yeah, like, this same thing, like, with if a man can't get out of bed to go to work,
get your lazy ass up,
and take care of a woman that he got pregnant, what makes you think he's going to be fit to serve our country?
That's
I'm
why
just
you
saying.
Do it in the butt. You can't get pregnant that way. I learned that in the whole class. Anyway, so I'm just saying, if you go back to one of my previous episodes,
take it as you want of what I just said, but I'm sorry. It's like I got friends right now. They're actually helping me.
He got friends that do bust stuff.
Shut up. Just stop. Well, I got 2 gay friends, and
That's
I respect. Shut up. I respect them a lot. They're actually helping me get a new vehicle and all. I respect them a lot. And we were having a conversation about this yesterday. How we were talking about the 8-year-old, how it messes up our communities. And when I said black communities, he understood what I was saying, because in the gay community, I said this point blank, and I'll say it on camera because I say it in front of people every day. I can live around black people. I'm not living around the other ones, and y'all know what I mean. I'm not about to live where if I have to literally have locked doors, even though that's not going to help, I'm not. Y'all are making us look bad. He said the same thing. He's not going to go live around gays that are literally putting it out there with the wigs and makeup on. No, you can still be a man dressed like this and still be gay. And then my friend who was white said the same thing. I'm not going to live around a bunch of trailer park trash. I will live around regular white people. It's literally, I don't care. I'm not going to do that. There's a difference in how to act. When you're acting and putting a certain name on people, sorry, like us, you got an 8-year-old right now talking about certain things that shouldn't be talking like that. You are making us look bad. I'm sorry. Yeah. Our community right now is looking bad because of that right there. That is it's got me so worked up because I'm like, back in the day, we were not allowed to hear about that. You didn't know what that was at that age. You're not even allowed enough to hear that music. This is just giving. Like, go out there and do it. I don't care. And like I said, y'all could call me a bad person. That mother is doing nothing but getting hair done, fake nails, gonna start taking trips because he is an 8-year-old boy who is gonna want nothing but video games and snacks. That's all she's gotta provide.
And titties.
And I'm gonna come out on a limb and say this. I bet you the baby daddy's still gonna have to pay child support. She's living off her son's money.
You act like you pay child support. How you get all worked up?
No, because I have my I have my feelings on child support, and I think this is the way it should go. There is a new thing called Humana cards, where you're only allowed to buy certain things on the card. Same thing, I believe child support should be. If you give somebody a
WIC, you can only buy certain shit on WIC.
Yeah, exactly. So if you get a child support card, I'm not saying men should not be on it. Yes, they should. But you should only be able to buy certain things. There.
Like hookers.
You're fucking it up for everybody.
They fuck it up for themselves.
No.
I don't have that
I'm
problem.
sorry. If you go to the store, that should only be used on bills and food because it's supposed to keep it over your...
And gas.
That's supposed to literally keep stuff for the kid. Your kid's needs, not you. And this is for men too, because there's women that pay child support and the men go out there and do stuff. There's no reason you should be out there buying stuff for yourself when it's called child support. It's for the child, not you, to go off and get a new Gucci bag or a wig. Same thing for the man.
The way it's supposed to be is the money for this child supports my lifestyle. That's why it's called child support. You're welcome.
Basically, he told the truth.
That's what I said.
And literally, same thing for the man. As for the man, it's not for you if a woman's paying child support, because I've heard of cases where men get child support from the woman. That money is not supposed to go, oh, let me go get me some new rims or something new on my vehicle.
Let me go get this little Asian chick I found on the corner.
Or let me go buy me a brand new PS5, but my son can't use it. It's for me. That is for your son.
Let me go get some of that pink lady. Yeah. Booyah.
But I feel literally child support should literally only be on a card that it should, when you swipe it, it will deny the stuff that, if you could put a chip in my bank card.
Which they already do.
Basically what I'm saying, I'm trying to get to a point, asshole. If I'm only supposed to buy certain things with a certain card, I'm sorry, that's what it should be by.
It's literally called the food stamp card.
Okay, then. So there you go. If it's a food stamp card, I can only get food. I can't get
certain types of food. You can't buy hot food.
That's what I'm saying. I cannot go buy hot food off a hot bar with food stamps. Therefore, they can make that same thing with child support. You can literally go pay a bill. You can buy food, you know.
But, I mean, they probably could, but at the same time,
they're not going to, because
it'd be too much of a pain in the ass to have to, have multiple distinguishers of what you can and can't get, because you don't know what your kid needs. Like, one kid could be doing sports. You got to go buy sports equipment. One kid could be
doing clothes. But
it's not, though. That's considered recreational equipment. That's not clothes.
Well, yeah.
And then one kid could want this or need that. So it's a pain in the ass to try to figure out, well, we can add this, but we gotta
I will say I agree with what you're saying. I will say I agree. I agree exactly what you're saying. But with that being said, if you're on child support and you got a son, why is there fingernails and wigs being bought on that child support card then? Then you automatically know it's going straight to the mother. Vice versa. No, don't say that. Vice versa, if it's a man with a child support. I knew what you were about to say if that little boy was being gay.
I would never
say that. You a liar!
I would never say that.
I know exactly what you're about to say.
I'm kind of in the middle of something. Why? Bye. Okay.
But yeah, I knew exactly what you were going to say because the way you said it. But I'm not saying, but bruh.
Always one shit, the most inconvenient goddamn time. Oh, go ahead.
Are you good?
Yeah.
You Gucci? I'm sorry. I'm just
I'm Louis Vuitton.
I got my opinions on child support. Yes, a man should pay child support if he walks out of that child's life and leaves the mother hanging. By all means, he needs to pay. Yes, he needs the help. But
no, see, because with that, there's distinguishing.
Meaning, if he leaves, he's not there for the child either.
At the same time, there's determining factors on why this motherfucker left to begin with.
Just because you and the mother's not working out doesn't mean you shouldn't be there for the kid. And if the mother is withholding that kid, then you should bring her to court for said reason. And I understand what you mean. Half of the time, the men don't win that, but still. There's a lot of men that
most of the time,
a lot of men do not fight for their kids. They just go and leave. Like now, and there's another thing too. I will say this:
I'm about to pack a bag.
if I have a kid with a woman
milk and cigarettes,
and we don't work out,
I'll be back in 12 years.
and she goes off with another man, and they have kids.
Bye, bitch. Bye, bitch.
If I'm coming to support my child, I am supporting my child. I don't mind supporting other kids.
Yes, the fuck I do.
I don't mind supporting other kids, but if I don't got it, I'm sorry, I can't. This is for my child. I can only support my child. I can't support another man's child.
With McDonald's for my kid, me and my kid.
I'm happy you know what I'm talking about.
Y'all can sit there and watch us eat our number 2s with no pickles and no onions.
Exactly. I don't got enough for them other kids. The same thing you. No,
I'm just not doing it. Kiss my grits.
That too, but also like, if you could put me on child support, what's wrong with the other guy being put on child support?
Because he don't make as much as you.
It doesn't matter.
Or he ain't got a job at all.
That's her fault.
That's kind of your.
I still got the money. I'm still working. I could provide. So you left me for something less, and now look what predicament you're in.
Yeah, you giving her your money, so she.
That's going to happen. Less. That's going to happen either way it goes. Because that's what I said. Some things on child support
you
need to be
giving her your money so she can spend that on something less.
And that's what I say. That people need to look more into child support. Okay.
Maybe you should go to school and then change the child support.
That'll never happen. That will never happen. That will never happen. I could go to school right now for 10 years for this stuff and it will never happen. The coolest case. Listen. The coolest case I've ever seen. Cool. I heard about is this man was paying child support
and had his kid.
No, he had documents.
Yeah.
And everything.
And
hold on. Listen to this. She had to refund that money to him. She took that child support money, and this is a car that's already running. Nothing was really wrong with it. She went and got a paint job. She went and got rims and everything and had the audacity to go, I need more money because this ain't enough. But when she didn't know he was, having all this stuff recorded, he had papers and all this, because what she didn't know is the dude she was with was one of his boys, so he would send him the receipts and everything. So she kind of got set up.
She's nasty hole.
But in this whole situation, he brought this to the judge and said, Judge, I understand if that car needed car parts. Yes, replace them so she can get my kids to where they need to go. Nothing was wrong with this car. No. She got a paint job. Yeah. She got rims. She went out and got all these designer clothes for herself and nails and things. But she's asking me for some more money because there's no food in the house. My son needs new school clothes. Why is $1,500 a month ain't enough for new school clothes? Because you went and spent it on the car. So all the receipts he brought. The judge said, every one of these receipts you got, you have now got to reimburse that back to him. Boom. That is justice in my book. I'm sorry. Because $1,500 a month for that boy, he needs school clothes, so your hair and your wigs and stuff is more important than your son going to school looking decent.
$1,500 a month?
Yeah.
God damn.
Mm-hmm. Be careful who you sleep with.
This is why I say don't have kids. Motherfuckers going
yeah, you can have kids. It's just who you sleep with.
Go out there and you get fixed. You triple racket, motherfucker. You bitches get spayed and neutered, all right? Keep the paperwork because if it reverses itself.
I'm not against men getting put on it. I'm not against women getting put on it. If they are laying in that bed and they decide to leave that child's life, don't want nothing to do with the child, and you need help, by all means, go put them on it. But YouTube, don't Google get that money. Don't go get that money and you live a certain lifestyle because you're getting all this money. And when your kid needs something, you want to go back and say, I need more money.
Fuck that. That's the money. That's what we're talking about. You're welcome. So shifting into
but also to how you say, stay away from all that. Don't go have sex with somebody you don't want a kid with.
Or
just don't sleep with them at all.
Don't have kids. I'm just saying. I support spays and neuters.
I don't.
I do.
Because you just...
I speak the truth, and you're welcome. So, with that being said, One Direction's Liam Payne died. He fell off of his balcony. But the thing is, though...
where he was
in Brazil, right? Brazil.
Though where he was, them balconies, y'all gotta remember, are very old style balconies. And he does have a thing of depression and drinking. So people say he got, I don't believe that. He probably, he was a partier. In that group, he is literally recorded as the partier.
I hope so.
So this dude probably got too drunk.
I hope. Well, they say he was a key witness in the Diddy case. I'm just going for what I heard. So I'm hoping that
I don't know about this. I didn't hear that part. All I know is where he was. There was the balconies are not, high. They're short balconies because, and he is recorded as the partier of the group. So if he had too much to drink,
that way it's more believable that he fell because he was a partier. All we gotta do is get this motherfucker right.
But then again, with this being said,
say it.
How can he be the only one in there? How is he the only one in that group that is a witness to something Diddy did?
Because he went off and did his own thing.
I know, but still, it's like if they got him, they got the other ones as well.
I highly doubt it because again, he went off and did his own thing. He left the group.
Just because you leave the group doesn't mean you leave the people.
That's usually what the fuck it means.
You can leave a group, but you can still be in contact with the people and still meet up and be in parties.
They're not gonna do that because motherfuckers be like,
we don't know.
Yeah, you do.
No, because you know it's
think about it. You're in a group. You're making a $1 billion.
Yeah.
You leave and go solo. The other ones ain't doing so great, but you are. So every time you hang out, hey dog, why'd you leave the group? You coming back to the group?
I understand it. Okay, I understand that. I understand that. But you know as well as I do, that's like some of them R&B singers that were in groups that went solo and didn't do so good, so they came back to the group and got even bigger.
Okay.
So, but that's
this
what I'm saying.
This motherfucker went on his own and he did pretty decent. So he's like, fuck that group. I'm gonna make all this money and keep it myself. I ain't sharing shit with nobody. Fuck that group. Fuck your share.
I'm not saying that couldn't have happened, but I'm just saying he is recorded. He is recorded as the partier. He is
as a punk pussy bitch. Well, as a
shame on you. You gotta work on that, man.
Let me rephrase that. What's the British version of a pancake? A flapjack? Would it be a flapjack?
That's
would it be
that's wrong.
Either way.
That's messed up.
Either way, tots and pears and crepes because they had to...
Let's just hope it's not where we think he got shoved and hope he... Of course you do. I hope it was just... Not saying I wanted him to die, but...
I don't, but...
I just hope the guy... It wasn't nothing like that. Let's just hope it was It was an accident of him getting drunk and falling over a balcony.
I want to see some goddamn fucked up CCTV footage. Like, oh my God! And it...
I mean, apparently that already happened with Justin Bieber. I'm surprised he ain't on the news.
Guess what? The day is still young, bitch. We still got time. It ain't time for his court date yet, so we got this. And with that being said, I'm Koki the Ronin. This is Niklaus the Hybrid. I'm trying something new. Oh my God, he hit me. Oh, he hit me. He hit me again. Right in the shoulder, you bitch. Quit it. Oh. I'm a soup your ass. Bye, bitches.